everyone, and welcome to yet another edition of NASCAR Females The Burnout, featuring myself, Kimberly Grace Spellman, the official fan reporter for the number 24 Chase Elliott, and my wonderful co-host, Emily Luther, the OFR for the number 21 of Brian Blaney. Awesome news coming out this weekend, of course. Congratulations to Kyle Larson for his first Sprint Cup Series win. It's pretty cool. And a lot more news to cover. Let's dive right in. First of all, this this weekend coming up is a pretty big weekend for our sport. Throwback weekend. What you think about that, Emily?
Ryan's car and fire suit looks awesome. I always love Darlington because I love the throwback race. It's always a good time to see what things could have been if NASCAR would have continued down that path.
Yeah, there's so many things we could go throwing back. Except I was riding home with my dad and mom today, and I mentioned about the fact that we have some wonderful commentators coming into the booth this week for a portion of the race, and that made me happy. And my dad made the comment, they should put them in cars from back then too, and that would be, no power steering, the whole 9 yards. We would really make this the cool throwback week, but then I don't think that's going to do that.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, but it's just pretty. I mean, it's pretty neat seeing, the past. I'm a big history nerd, so.
Oh yeah, I am too. I'm the same way. I'm also pretty excited. They're honoring senior this weekend, so it'll be exciting to see how they do that.
Right.
I mean, I've seen the pictures, but it'll just be nice to see it out on the track.
Mm-hmm. A lot of cool.
Although Saturday's also coming out today because everything was canceled for tomorrow, and there's a chance we might not race this weekend because of the hurricane about to hit. So,
from what I heard, one source saying that it could be moved out and it would be dry Sunday. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't kept up with much, but there is a big chance of rain coming up, so we'll have to keep close eye on that.
It's supposed to hit Florida tomorrow, meaning it's going to move up the coast, meaning there's a good chance it's not going to be out.
And it's so great to a hurricane now.
It's classified as Hurricane 1, Category 1.
Right. Me and my relationship with meteorology is very strained. I do not follow.
Listen, I am in the wrong profession.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. I just don't like the weather.
I have two things to say about the weather. First of all, have you ever noticed how if you go to the Weather Channel, every girl that's ever on there is pregnant? I'm just saying there's something in the water at that place.
Well, no. I don't know because I don't watch.
Okay, well, if you ever get bored, go to the Weather Channel and watch. All of the females are pregnant. I'm not lying. Like, this is not a joke. I am serious. Sadly, I am serious. Number 2 on the weather is I went to school for the wrong thing because, listen, they never tell the truth. They never know what they're doing, and they make more money in 1 year than I'll make in, 5. Like, seriously? I should have went to school because they just learned how to be a good liar, apparently. That's what I should have went to school for. They should work for our government.
They may already work for the government, and that's why they're doing it, because they want to confuse people. Yep, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
I am too.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed of it.
See, everyone, 10, 20 years from now, is going to turn to us and say, well, they were right.
Exactly.
All right, well, back to the racing. No on-track activity all for Friday, tomorrow, so I guess we'll just see what happens. Because like you said, they don't know, we don't know. All we know is it will affect the track. It will affect it Friday, but Saturday and Sunday is a big question mark, which I really hope it doesn't. I mean, this is a cool weekend. I mean, of all the weekends to be rained out, I just hope everything stays together.
Absolutely.
Because I
We can only hope.
really want to see some applaud-worthy commentating from the legends who know how to do it right.
I mean, if we race Monday, we race Monday. Just as long as we race.
You think we'll still get the good commentary?
Probably not. Let's be honest.
Oh.
Maybe they'll stick you with Steve Letarte. He is your favorite.
Don't even know. I'll tell you what. My family was watching. I was watching, and it just happened to be my family. But we was watching some of the rodeo on Sunday, and my mom made the comment that announcer reminds me of Steve. What's his name? Because they're doing the same thing over here that he does for the racing. He sounds like, the giving us information. We don't know a whole lot about rodeo, but my mom's like, seriously, I do not need to know that. I mean, giving me too much information here. Just call the rodeo anyway. So obviously, it's not totally just a NASCAR. It must be a commentating bug or something. I don't know. They always
funny.
Anywho, all right. On with the news. Junior's still sidelined.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
So, what do you think? Where are they going from here, you think?
I don't want to know where I think we're going from here, so I'm just going to stay quiet and you can give your opinion.
Well, do you think they've told us everything? Like,
I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm going to tell you what my thoughts really are. First of all, I think they're hiding something from us because this is just fishy. If it was just a TBI and he just sat out, okay, why is he traveling if he has a TBI? Why is he traveling? He's been traveling a lot, if you haven't noticed. Check his Instagram, check his Twitter, check his fan pages, check Amy's. They have been traveling a lot. Why are you traveling with a TBI? Traumatic brain injury.
I guess it's a little less stressful than if you get in another wreck in a race car.
No, I understand that, but at the same time, when you have a concussion or concussion-like symptoms, they tell you not to travel. Second of all, why is it Alex Bowman is with Hendrick, okay? Also, they just signed William Byron, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Casey Kane literally said in an interview last week, was it last week?
Yeah, we talked about it.
That if he doesn't do well in 2016, he believes that he needs to find a new place somewhere, a new place to call home, essentially. Explain to me why, after they signed a new person, and after Junior, and after Alex Bowman's contract, now all of a sudden Casey's saying that? So now it throws two drivers up in the air whose spots could essentially be empty, because if Junior doesn't come back and retires, and Casey Kane, if he doesn't perform well, he's going to leave. Now all of a sudden they have two people just in case. They're not telling us everything.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's something there because, I mean, just keep delaying it, but Junior seems to be going back to a normal lifestyle. He's not bedridden. He seems to be pretty,
Oh, yeah.
cool with stuff. I mean, like you said, even if like tomorrow he's going to announce his retirement, excuse me, I buy tomatoes, but even if he was to do that tomorrow, like you said, if he has all these symptoms, he shouldn't even be traveling. So,
yeah.
Is it all? Yeah.
Like, I'm not doubting that he doesn't have something wrong with it, because he might. He honestly might. But is it? Are they not trying to cover it up? Like, are they not trying to cover something else up and use that? Like, hey, this happened at the right place, the right time.
It was kind of suspicious for me, especially, immediately when they said that Gordon was going to be replacing him. That was right after he ended his tenure on television with Fox. I mean, right there. Junior has symptoms. He'll be staying out of race. And I mean, just a portion of me thought, okay, that's suspicious.
Not only that, but when was the last time Junior was in a hard wreck before that happened?
I don't remember.
Why was it hadn't been that recent?
Right.
Why all of a sudden was he showing these symptoms when that typically happens right afterwards?
Right. I mean, I guess it can happen, but you know
It's
the conspiracy.
interesting. The whole situation is peculiar. I don't like it. If we get the announcement that Junior is retiring, I will go into a state of mourning for at least a month. So I feel bad for anybody who has to deal with it.
Will I have to hire another co-host?
No, I'll probably just be like this.
Can wear black.
Wear black, wear like a black veil, you know? You'll see black like roses in the back. I'm just gonna go into a state of mourning. It's fine.
Lord have mercy. Hey, I'm from the South. I'll just say bless your heart.
It's interesting. Interesting. I can't handle it if it's true, so it's fine.
So,
Yeah, this hasn't been updated.
I have no notes.
I was looking at ROTY standings. Oh, it has been updated, but it's not showing. Is that? Wait, what was last weekend? It hasn't been updated yet. I lied.
What's the first today?
Yeah, it hasn't been updated.
I ain't even pulled up J-Ski. I'm still behind him.
You want me to cover? What in the world? Do you want me to cover penalties?
Might as well.
Okay, so first of all,
yeah, go. Well.
What?
I said, go ahead. Might as well.
Okay, so first of all, Brad, where did my information go? What the heck?
One. I'll pull it up faster.
Is that embarrassing? Hold on. There we go. Brad Keselowski cars fails post-race inspection at Michigan. The typical penalty for the violation has been a 15-point deduction for the driver and a $25,000 fine to the crew chief. But NASCAR won't comment on potential penalties until they are announced, which typically is the Wednesday following a race. They were announced, so I will read those to you. NASCAR has announced penalties against
and
what?
And a bunch of written warnings.
Yeah, I got you. What is going on?
Video.
There it is. Keselowski failed the post-race laser inspection measurements. I hate this laser inspection. The team was issued a P2 penalty. What exactly for violation of sections 12.1, 20.7, 3.1.2? Like, what is that actually? Crew chief Paul Wolf has been fined $15,000. Team has been assessed with the loss of 10 championship owner and 10 championship driver points. Warnings. Elski had 3 warnings. Smith had 4. Newman had 3. McDowell had 1. But he started at Michigan because they all failed. He failed LIS twice. Pre-race inspection, so they all got written warnings. Josh Wise and Michael McDowell, they all failed laser inspection 3 times, pre-qualifying inspection, written warning, and lost of 15 minutes of practice time. Kane had 2, Elliott and Annette had 3. They failed LIS twice, pre-qualifying inspection. They only got written warnings. Bain had 0. Whatever that means. He had penalty. His penalty was served at Michigan. Smith had 4 and Larson had 2. Failed template inspection twice for pre-qualifying inspection. The P2 penalties may include, but are not limited to, violations such as all components, expiration of certain safety certification, or improper installation of a safety feature, or a minor bracket and fasteners violation.
Look, I don't even like Brad Keselowski, and I think it's a raw deal somehow. I mean,
I don't know. It's just, why did he only get fined $15,000 when normally it's a $25,000? And not only that, but why did they lose both owner and driver, where normally they only take driver away?
not consistent, not consistent, not consistent.
Shocking, right? Shocking.
Right. And I just about had, okay, every time there's a penalty, it has to do with failing post-race laser inspection, okay?
Uh-huh.
Tell me that every single driver is being so diabolical and disobeying rules. I know there's some that are customers and they need penalties, but you cannot tell me that all of these drivers are doing this on purpose. There is a flaw in their system that we will stop trusting technology to do their bidding. They need to double check it with humans, for Pete's sake. Or, I mean, I'm not saying don't use computers, but there's a flaw in their system, and I will keep saying it because it's like, I mean, even though I don't like Keselowski, I mean, I don't believe that some of these teams are just doing these things on purpose. And I mean, it's post-race inspection, so I mean, shoot, it's not going to really affect the race. Whatever they did, I mean, it's done, it's over with. Yeah. So I mean, they're post-race laser inspection, and all these drivers are doing this on purpose to get penalized. You cannot tell me that, and it's always having to do with laser inspection.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, used to it was about other stuff, like especially this year, it's laser inspection, laser computers. Trusting technology way too darn much, and that's my 2 cents.
No, I absolutely agree with you.
I mean, I know there's some drivers out there that probably, when you push the envelope and cross that red line a little bit, I don't doubt it one bit. Politics is everywhere, not just government, but not every driver is going on the racetrack every week and like, hey, let's cut corners and fail laser inspection. I mean, I don't believe that.
I'm with you.
Penalties have to do with punishing for something they've done wrong. Show me where they've done something wrong. Not that they haven't, but I don't think it's like, anyway.
Agreed.
Yeah. What next? Because I got on my road trip. Big time soapbox.
In other news, Larson was the first NASCAR Drive for Diversity driver to win. The first graduate. That's kind of cool. Good for them.
Oh, and guess what? He did a burnout within tires, didn't he?
And yeah. Wait. NASCAR actually touched on that.
Okay.
Hold on. I just literally read it. NASCAR has no issue with Larson's victory celebration. This is on jski.com for anybody who's wondering. A NASCAR executive says the sanctioning body has no issues with the burnout Kyle Larson performed Sunday after scoring his first career Sprint Cup victory. Steve O'Donnell, NASCAR Executive Vice President and Chief Racing Development Officer, said Monday on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio that the celebration was not viewed as excessive. O'Donnell said earlier this month on the morning drive that series officials were seeing a trend we don't like to see, with victory celebrations that damage the winning car. He said at the time that you'll probably see us sooner than later put something in place that covers us for that as you kind of head into the last quarter of the season. But O'Donnell didn't have an issue with Larson's burnout after Sunday's race at Michigan International Speedway.
Whether or not I agree or disagree with what they're trying to do, you're going to get into the same pickle as everything else, because it's going to be like, well, how do you define a shredded tire? I don't know. How do you define a shredded tire? Well, this tire was only shredded this much, so he wasn't trying to hide something. But this tire, it was obliterated, so they were clearly trying to hide something. I mean, you're gonna have fine lines if they start issuing penalties and rules for that.
Not only that, but there's going to be the argument that, oh, well, why did one driver get penalized but the other didn't? But they literally have the same amount of wear and tear. You're right. That too.
And what about, like, how are you going to analyze, okay, well, those tires would have been used more than those tires, prior to the win. So, their tires was almost used up anyway. So even just a small burnout would have, blew the whole thing out. They just had
Absolutely.
tires, so you're going to penalize them, but they weren't really doing it on purpose. It just blew out because they were on old tires anyway when they won. Just some miracle like that.
I agree. And there's no consistency to this. Honestly, sometimes I question if NASCAR has any idea what they're doing.
No. Or they do, and they just don't really care as much as they should for the true spirit of the sport. It's more about just running an organization more than, truly leading a group of people who love the sport.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another news. We cover the main headlines. Betty Jane France passed away, of course. Condolences there.
So sad.
Okay, why don't we just go ahead and
Roger
get
Curtis is leaving his position as president of Michigan International Speedway. I met him a few years ago in 2014, and he gave us free tickets to driver intro. He just was passing them out along the red carpet. Like, okay, I'm fine with that. Really good guy. Really sad he's leaving.
Do you know why? What did they say?
No, it said it just pursue new opportunities. I don't know who offered him a better job.
If he's that good of a dude, he should just become president of NASCAR. If you say he's that cool.
Oh yeah, he's real cool. I liked him. A lot of fans have been tweeting about it too.
Okay. I want to show just a little bit of ignorance here, since I'm still learning, but there's a few things I don't know. How has the NASCAR president been selected? Is that just kind of a familial thing, or what?
Yeah.
France has always had it since the beginning, or was there someone else before they had it, or
I don't know.
because could we kind of change the dynasty here and move on to someone else, or like keep it for forever, or how does that work?
Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I be the dynasty?
Sure.
Let's be honest. My rules are going to be a lot better than what they've come up with.
I bet they will.
Boys have at it. Bye, Danica. Boys have at it.
Or just bring a few more ladies in.
Okay, fine. We'll keep Danica, but we're bringing Cassie Gannis and we're bringing Johanna Long.
Okay. So say you need me for vice president so we can play on that.
Okay, and no more with this laser inspection. I want the officials out there with a micrometer measuring.
All right. To get the t-shirts out, NASCAR female, Emily Luther for NASCAR president.
It's funny.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Chase Elliott got second at Michigan again.
You want to know why he got second? Do you want to know why?
Whatever.
No, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I'm not going to be rude about it. But Chase has an issue of he gets taken over for the lead. Caution flag gets waved. When he's in second and he knows it matters, he chokes on the restart and spins his wheels. It happens every single time.
Yeah.
Happens like clockwork. I said when we were watching, I was like, he's going to blow it. He's going to blow it.
He just needs to chill. I'm still working on the article. It's like, his little cup. I mean, what he has done so far is amazing. I mean, I know there's others veteran drivers. I've been doing a lot of research. I know the rookies who won and all that, and several veterans now. Ace the rookie year, and I'm like, he's doing awesome. If he just took a deep breath and said, you know what, I'm going to enjoy the ride, I think the win was just surprising.
He has a lot of pressure, so I completely understand what his issue is. Like, that's fine. But he needs to stop letting it bother him. He's more than proven himself at this point. I mean, look at Kyle Larson. It took him 99 races to get a win. Granted, that's not that great, but
it ain't gonna take Chase that long with all these top fives and good finishes and speed. I mean, he's gonna get the win. If not this
if it
year,
doesn't come 2016, it will come 2017. He just
right?
needs to let the pressure roll off his shoulders.
It's my own little trick to myself too. Like especially like in my writing, I'll notice if I put so much pressure on myself, it just won't happen. The moment I just, you know what, forget this. I'm gonna go watch TV. Something will come. So there's something about just kind of not saying you don't care, but kind of just telling yourself, you know, it'll be okay, and just kind of letting it go. And there it comes. Of course, still working hard. You're not just abandoning it. You still work towards it.
It just blows my mind. Literally, I don't understand. It's every single time. He
Right.
spins the tires. You know, I had a really bad habit of doing that a few years back was Junior. Junior had a really, really bad habit of that.
How did he kick it?
Every time consistently.
How did he kick it?
It was when at Michigan. I don't remember. It was the rain. It was the rain shortened, or it was the fuel race when he won his first race at Hendrick. Well, his first points race at Hendrick. I don't know what happened. They had a caution flag thrown with quite a few laps left in the race, but Junior was in second, and he spun his tires. And I don't know what happened, but then they had another caution, and he didn't spin his tires that time, and he was in first, and then he ran out of gas, and Casey Kane pushed him to the victory. Which you're legally not allowed to do that anymore, but whatever. One of NASCAR's stupid rules again. I'm just saying I also peed myself when Junior won that race because it had been so long. Yeah, it wasn't a good moment in my life. At least I'm honest about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive.
I mean, come on, can we really be surprised that I said that? No, we really can't be.
Now you got me tickled. I mean, when I start laughing,
I'm funny. Did you see the big moves at Richard Petty Motorsports? Did you see the announcement?
I probably have, but I do not know. And when you say it, it never remember.
Richard Petty Motorsports announced competition changes. So, effective immediately, Felipe Lopez and Scott McDougall will temporarily oversee all competition duties and rules previously held by Sammy Johns, both at the track and the race shop.
Okay.
So, it'll be interesting to see what happens on that front.
Yeah.
We have driver's ratings for Darlington.
I feel like there's something in the headlines we're forgetting about. I feel like you're forgetting something.
I haven't seen anything though. I'm also on the NASCAR store website, so that might be why I'm not seeing anything. Listen, I'm looking at Ryan Blaney gear and all that's expensive, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for it. But we have driver. Jeff Gordon is leading the pack. Followed by Denny Hamlin, Kai Busch, Johnson, Biffle, Kane, Harvick, Newman Jr., and Truex Jr.
So the 24 is pretty strong at Darlington?
Not the 24. I don't know. I think the 88 is going to win this weekend, weirdly enough.
I think I'll go with 24 till he wins.
I think I'm going with 88. I think there's a good chance the 88 is going to be victory lane again. It'll be very, very bittersweet because, first of all, it'll be Jeff in the car. Second of all, Junior is really upset he's not getting to drive his throwback scheme for this year. So I think it'll just be bittersweet.
All right.
So I'm going with Junior. Well, I'm going with Jeff Gordon.
We get it.
I did that last week. It's fine. Track stats. It's a 1.33366. I can't speak. Egg-shaped oval. See, I literally cannot speak. oval. We're going to be running 360 laps for 501.322 miles. Banking and the turns are in 1 and 2 it's 25 degrees. In 3 and 4 it's 23 degrees. Front stretch is 3 degrees. Back stretch is 2 degrees. The track was last repaved in early 2008.
Okay, thank you for saying that. I was wondering when the last repaved it.
2008. Grand Marshals, interesting. Grand Marshals are Childress, Hendrick, and Mark Martin. And they're the command to start the engines.
This week?
Yeah.
Okay.
2015 race winner was Carl Edwards. Oldest race winner was Harry Gant at 51 years old. Youngest race winner was Kyle Busch at 23 years old. 2015 pool winner was Brad Keselowski, and he finished second. So Darlington originally started out as a 1.25 mile paved superspeedway, but was remeasured to 1.375 in 1953, and then was reconfigured to 1.366 miles following the spring race in 1970. The 2005 race was the first Saturday night race at Darlington. 49 drivers have won at least one Coors Light pool at Darlington. Casey Kane leads all active drivers with 4. 8 drivers have posted their first career NASCAR Sprint Cup pool at Darlington, and one of them was none other than Bill Elliott. Interesting.
Cool.
112 NASCAR Sprint Cup races have been won from the Coors Light pool. Most recent was Kevin Harvick in 2015, which was last year. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. That's incorrect. That year is incorrect. I think they're talking about 2014.
Are you on day ski?
Yeah, it's incorrect though, because Carl Edwards won. Ooh. Jeff Gordon leads all active drivers in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series in average starting position at Darlington with a 6.771. Jeff Gordon, Ryan Blaney, Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, and Denny Hamlin all have an average starting position inside the top 10. Just saying. 6 drivers have posted their first career NASCAR Sprint Cup Series win at Darlington. Most recently was Regan Smith in 2011. Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon are tied for the series' most consecutive wins at Darlington with 3 each.
Never mind.
What?
I was reading one of the articles. I thought we had something, a fact wrong.
Oh. Oh, that's important.
Decision 2016 is a win-win at Golden Corral. Get 2 classic dinner buffets.
I'm sorry.
What are you hungry?
No, I was reading the NASCAR article, and you know how their ads are for the videos.
Don't lie. You were looking up Golden Corral commercials
No,
on YouTube.
no, I was on NASCAR Honest.
You're looking up Golden Corral.
No, if I was going to go any place, it'd be Longhorn, because that's one of my favorite places.
No.
It's
expensive. It is expensive.
Actually, it's not that expensive. Look, listen, you want to hear about expensive? We went to our local restaurant. It's a local place. It's not a national chain. But they have a seafood buffet with their dinner buffet, like every Thursday and Friday night. All right, listen, we didn't know. We forgot. Okay, we know this place very well. We've been there hundreds of times. Well, maybe not that many, but we've been there a lot. And we eat there, we enjoy ourselves, but we don't really eat the seafood part. We just like the country buffet and, you know, the steak and the catfish, that whole thing. We walked out of there, the three of us, and spent $80 because we forgot that it was seafood buffet night and they charged like 20 something per person for the whole buffet. We didn't even eat the seafood part. And we forgot. We walked out of there spending almost $80. Hon, we went to Longhorn the next weekend. We felt like we was at McDonald's. It felt so cheap.
Ew.
So, yeah.
I am a Texas Roadhouse gal. I love rolls. Like, I love free bread.
Have you been to Lambert's?
I don't know if we have one of those.
Oh, that is a destination place for my family. We've been to the Foley one, and we love going to Grants every once in a while, so we always go to the Ozark one and try to. But the home of the throw rolls, the throw might actually is cool.
If you ever get to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, go to Bennett's Barbecue. It is a NASCAR-themed restaurant, and it's barbecue, and they have deep fried corn, and it is the best corn I've ever had in my entire life.
What's the name of it?
Bennett's Barbecue.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Because I'm definitely going to get that part of Tennessee sometime. It's on my bucket list.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. We've been to Gatlinburg like when I was a kid. I don't remember much about it, though.
Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge are right next to each other.
Right. Anyway, rabbit trail.
Sorry.
You brought us back, though, because you talked about NASCAR-themed restaurants. So we need advertisement. We should get something cool. All right, so you said that 88's your pick for this week? We sort of done our picks.
Going with the 88.
We'll go with the 24 till he wins. I'm just feeling that way right now. It's like I'm going to just choose him every week till he wins.
I mean, I'm hoping the 21 will get his first win this weekend so he can make the chase, you know? Hoping for that. But
speaking of the chase standings, you think Chris Bush will stay?
No, he needs to go. Bye.
Okay, what? Ryan Blaney didn't win. Could he get in by points if, like, okay, let's say Chris Buescher had kind of a bad week and he lost points-wise. Could that help Ryan Blaney get in? Or, you know, how?
Because Chris is already in with the win.
But if he loses his points and goes below 30, he won't be in.
He's not going to lose that many points, though.
It's pretty close, though.
Yeah, but Ryan's in, what's he even in 20th?
Let's see.
That win or that fourth place finish had to have brought him up somehow.
I mean, look, the top 5 this week is pretty cool. I mean, you had 2 rookies in the top 5 this week.
It can't be that bad. Literally, it cannot be that bad. Hold on, I'm looking.
I'm looking too.
Because I can't. I have anxiety just thinking about it. Like, can we not?
This is 18th.
Who's 18th?
Ryan Blaney.
He's 18th? Seriously?
That's what this says. I'm on my phone.
How far off 16th is he?
Oh, fast math. I can't do it. About 19 points, I think.
Butcher, please screw up. Please have an awful finish. I'm sorry. He needs to have a bad finish.
Okay, wait a minute. That's the chase stand. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to the chase grid instead of the standings. That'll be a whole lot better. Okay, there we go. But it don't show the points. Chase grid on the app don't show the points. It just shows all the names.
Oh, hold on, I can help.
You almost have a full slate of drivers in the first round who all of them won.
Listen, Jamie McMurray does not deserve to be up there either. I'm just saying.
He's had a couple good runs.
I'm ruthless. I apologize. Sorry.
God created us all. God created some of us to bring balance. You know, some of us are more conservative, and some of us have to give the one truth. So it brings balance to the world, I guess.
Listen, we are not that far off. Like, seriously, Ryan, get it together. Where's Busher at? Oh, he's in 30th. Okay, David Reagan, if you like me at all, you will make this happen.
Through what?
David Reagan's in 31st. If he likes me at all, he will make it happen.
What would he have to do?
I don't know, throw Chris Busher into a wall. But, like, softly, so he doesn't get hurt. Okay, I take that back. I don't want him direct into a wall. Just spin him out and not, like, let anybody else hit him.
There's a bounce in the grass.
No, send him through the grass like they did it with Chase at Daytona and let it ruin the splitter so he can't finish the race. Sorry.
You know, this is a little weird for me because I do like Busher a little bit since he's from Texas, and you know how I feel about
I
that.
like Busher. I just don't like him enough for him to deserve to be in the chase. I'm sorry. I'm being honest.
Then
Do you want me to lie? I can lie.
no.
I like him. I think he's talented, but I don't think he's talented enough to deserve to be in the chase. Especially as a rookie. The only reason he's in the chase is because of that stupid rain shortened race.
No. It was fog shortened. New term. Fog shortened.
Fine. Weather shortened race.
Hmm.
The only reason he's in it right now. Take him out. Take him out. Hashtag Team Blaney. But really.
Yeah, we're sorry, folks. We're just off the wind tonight.
What?
I was apologizing to our viewers for not having our act together.
That's fine. I think they understand at this point.
Cool. Alright. Have we covered all our bases? I'm not using a basic term. I did not do that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You what?
It's just baseball terminology. This is a NASCAR show. We shouldn't do that.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said, did we cover all our bases?
Oh.
I was trying to pull up an article here, but
Hashtag Windians if we're talking about baseball.
alright. Okay, let's just... Okay, Casey Kane has admitted himself that he's not performing very well, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How did he get in the chase?
Because he's in a 100 car.
Well, not just that. I mean, he got him a point, so I mean, he has to earn them. So
He's performing well, but he's not performing as good as Casey is. Casey is a good driver. I have seen him race. He's a talented driver. I've seen him race sprint car. I've seen him race NASCAR. He is a good driver. I don't think he's a good match at Hendrick. I didn't think that was a good match when it happened. It was a bad match.
I'm still trying to convince myself that Chase Elliott is sealed into the chase.
He's not sealed, actually.
I know he's not sealed, but you know what I mean.
Because you know what's going to happen is Ryan's going to win this weekend, and he's going to take another spot. You're literally giving me daggers right now. It's fine.
I was just looking at the article. The drivers, of course, fighting for the chase bubble. Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Austin Dillon, Jamie Murray, Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, and Trevor Bayne all kind of in the bubble. So
I'd be okay with Trevor Bayne getting in it. He's had a few rough years, so I'd be okay with that. Austin, can we not? Like, really, can we not?
It's been all right. I mean, winning the Xfinity and the other was pretty cool.
I just want his fiance's engagement ring, to be honest. Like, have you seen that thing? You can see it from like a mile away. I'm just pointing that out.
Look, literally. I like jewelry, but I'm not like a girly girl. Like, Like when I get married, like maybe the dude can have like a horse or something. Just forget the
Maybe
ring.
he can just like put a tire on your finger.
No, not that far. I'm gonna have to move on. Okay, that would be just awkward.
Just saying. A ring pop.
No.
I find ring pops rather fascinating. I don't like them though. Like I won't eat them, so it'll literally stay on my finger.
Okay.
You know?
Or it could be like a Texas Ranger badge ring or something.
I can't with you. Good night. Literally can't with you.
Uh-huh. All right. So I think we have covered all our bases and some.
Yeah, yeah.
So we shall see what unfolds this weekend as far as hurricanes and racing and the track too tough to tame may experience the hurricane too tough to tame. We will not know. By next week, we will be able to tell you about everything that happened. Hopefully, we can have an awesome throwback weekend, which I definitely look forward to seeing racing on Sunday and experience all the cool things with that. So, don't forget to tune in and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Y'all know the drill. Check out all the wonderful articles by our ladies and our followers on NASCARFemale.com. Don't forget to subscribe to NASCAR Female YouTube channel and turn on those notifications on your phone because I found out that if you're subscribed to your channel and you have your notifications on, when they go live, you will immediately know. It will pop up on your phone. They have gone live, so you won't miss any of our shenanigans here on the road to Burnout. So check that out, subscribe to our channel, and we will see y'all once more again next Thursday. Same time, same place, 9:30 Eastern on NASCAR Female YouTube channel through Hangouts. Thanks for joining us tonight. Y'all have an awesome rest of your evening.
Have a good night. Have a good holiday weekend, everybody.